A different shaped ball now, because tomorrow it's the climax of the top prize in Rugby League. And for once a certain club called Wigan are nowhere to be seen. The Bradford Bulls are hoping to finish victors over St Helens in the Challenge Cup final. And Damien is at Wembley.
Yes, thanks very much. Good evening from Wembley. This magazine Time Out is essential reading in this part of the world, and there's a nice write-up about tomorrow's Challenge Cup final between the Bradford Bulls and St Helens. This front headline, kids, could well refer to the Bradford Bulls captain Robbie Paul, because tomorrow he becomes the youngest ever captain to lead a team out here at Wembley. The Bradford Bulls booked their place in the final last month with an impressive demolition of Leeds. Ever since then, the spotlight has been on one man. Only a few weeks after his 20th birthday, Robbie Paul is about to become the game's youngest Wembley Cup final captain.
Oh, I'm happy about it, you know. I'm in a rush to try and do as well as I can. I don't worry about taking the time. When occasions come like this, you really got to take the opportunity and just do as best as you can, and that's the way I'm thinking about it. I'm going out to win that game on Saturday, and I'm going to do my best and do everything I can to win.
Paul has made an enormous impact at Odsal in a short space of time. The Bulls coach is quick to recognise his qualities.
He's one of those players that just electrifies the sporting public. He's got flashing feet and lovely running game, and he's got the ability to do things that not many other players have got. He's got a lot of other things to work on, mind you, but that sort of stuff you just can't coach.
But how do some of the older players in the Bradford side cope with the Kiwi Cantona?
Oh, well, I'll just give him the clip in the ear if he gives me any cheek. It's no problem. No, captaincy, it's a big job for Robbie, and, you know, responding pretty good to it. If he wants any advice, you know, just look to the other guys like himself and, you know, try and help him out.
The Bulls left for Wembley yesterday. Many of the fans who cheered them off will be travelling down to join them tomorrow. The team stopped off en route to visit the computer firm which sponsors them. On the banks of the Thames at Richmond, the skipper could reflect on the match ahead. The players checked into their luxury hotel base in South London before an early night. Whether the pre-match nerves allowed them any sleep is another matter. Today they visited the stadium, a first for Robbie Paul.
Well, you know, looking at the stadium, it's amazing. Really adds to the excitement of of coming to Wembley. And I can just say that now the nerves are really starting to set in.
And there is the final hooter. The Bradford players and Robbie Paul leap in the air.
For Robbie Paul and the Bulls, tomorrow is one of the biggest days in the club's history. A repeat of their performance in the semi-final last month will do nicely. The Bulls skipper Robbie Paul. Well, I'm joined now by Sonny Nicol, who's got an extra reason to do well tomorrow. Sonny, you're one of three former St Helens players in the Bradford lineup. How much added spice does that give the game?
Oh, well, it's a great bonus for us. We didn't expect to be here, but, you know, it is a great bonus for us, and we're going to enjoy every moment of it.
You know the St Helens lineup as well as anyone. It's a hell of a task tomorrow.
It is, but we're quietly confident. Obviously, they think that you're just going to, all they have to do is just come here and, you know, pick up the cup, but, you know, we're going to make them work for it, and if they want it, they're going to have to take it.
Excitement mounting as we approach kick-off time tomorrow. Are you a nervous type? Do the nerves starting to set in now?
I usually am, but I'm trying to relax. I'm really relaxing. While we've been in camp, I've just, you know, just mellowed out really and just, you know, sat back and just took it all in.
It's nearly 50 years since Bradford last lifted the Challenge Cup. It's long overdue that you pick it up again.
Well, yeah, it's been a long time since, aside from Yorkshire's won the Challenge Cup, so that'd be really nice as well. But, you know, we're just going to go out there and do as best we can.
Sonny, thanks for joining us. Best of luck tomorrow. Now, thousands of fans are heading for Wembley. Nothing new in that, you may say. But one group in particular is a little different. They call themselves the 73 Club, and they've been to every Challenge Cup final since Bradford were last here in 1973. Derm Tanner reports.
The 39 members of the 73 Club were in early morning training today. Having seen Wigan's 9 wins, Castleford's thriller against Hull KR in 1986 and Saints' victory over Widnes 10 years before that, now they can cheer their own team on again.
I've been going 17 years, I've been a neutral supporter, but now the Bradford Bulls are there, I am going to really go to town. Really go to town and enjoy myself. Come on then, Bones.
Bradford's powerful and aggressive tactics were rewarded within 10 minutes when Batten opened with a drive far out.
Bradford last won the Challenge Cup in 1949, beating Halifax 12 points to 0.
It was a great day, a lovely day it was, and there was a good crowd there. Unfortunately, I was at home on leave from the Navy. Well, I wasn't at home, I was in London on 7 days leave. And I took a chance and I went down to Wembley and I got in and I really enjoyed it. And every year I've enjoyed it more and more every year. Celebration after, well, I don't remember much of that, to tell you the truth. Because I was, you know, a bit blotchy like, you know.
And plenty of celebrations are on the agenda this time too.
Down to London by dinner time, yeah. Out this afternoon, look at sights. Nightclub tonight and tomorrow.
Win or lose this weekend, the 73 Club of Owlet Hall Social Club will be at Wembley again next year.